Brilliance Audio presents Bargaining with the Boss by Jennifer Shirk, performed by Lauren Ezzo. Kinsley was on her second piece of wedding cake, still mulling over her friend's idea of walking up and introducing herself to a total stranger. A situation like that really couldn't be entered into lightly. After all, the stranger was a man, a hot man. Kind of out of her element, but that was the point. She needed a plan first. The way she looked at it, 3 things were holding her back. 1, the pink organza bridesmaid dress she currently wore was not her best look. 2, she didn't have much practice in approaching strange men, especially at weddings. And 3, truth be told, it was pretty darn good cake. She shoveled in another forkful. Her friend Arden came over to her with a fist planted on her hip. "Is this your idea of moving on? Stuffing your face with fat and over-processed carbs?" Kinsley rolled her eyes. Some people really knew how to suck the joy out of dessert binging. "Just because I didn't bring a date to Laurie's wedding doesn't mean I haven't moved on." "Well, I'd be more convinced if you just went over and said hi to the guy at table 5 you've been staring at all night." She winced. "Have I really been that obvious?" "Only to me. Wedding planners have extra keen perception. It's our way of ensuring future clientele." Kinsley stabbed another piece of cake with her fork. "Ah, so you're like the wedding version of an ambulance chaser?" She popped the last bite into her mouth and grinned. "Pretty much." Arden chuckled, then turned her attention back to her event checklist. "I see the band is playing for another hour and a half. If you don't make a move on Mr. Tall, Dark, but doesn't know you're alive, you're going to miss your chance." Miss my chance. Realization flooded her. Yes, it was time to officially move on. She hadn't gone on a date since Paul had broken up with her well over 8 months ago. Paul. She held in a sigh at the sudden thought of him and why he had called off their engagement. Apparently, she was too sensible for him. Right. How can anyone be too sensible? It didn't make, well, sense. She briskly brushed the crumbs from her hands and stood. Yes, better make a move on that man now if she really was determined to forget Paul. She couldn't believe her luck when she saw the hot guy hadn't brought a date to the wedding either. Kinsley ran her tongue over her teeth, checking for frosting, and, when all seemed clear, adjusted her strapless gown over her non-existent chest one last time. "Okay, I'm ready," she announced to Arden. "How do I look?" Arden smiled. "Great, like a puffy pink vamp." "Wish me luck?" "You don't need any." Arden gave her a thumbs up. "Go for it, girl." "I will." Yep, she was going for it. Totally going. Practically gone. Yet, for some reason, her feet still hadn't budged. Arden frowned. "In case you didn't hear me, I said go for it." "Right, I know." She nibbled her bottom lip as she glanced around. The dance floor seemed a football field away now. What in the world was she thinking? She couldn't just approach a wedding guest like that. What would she say? "Hi, come here often"?